Hey guys, here we are for a short track guide in the Formula 1600 at the Charlotte Infield Road Course Long. For this track guide, I'm going to show you my hot lap first, and then I'm going to break down the lap in slow motion and show my approach to each corner. Hope you guys enjoy. So now let's break down that lap in slow motion. So as we start the lap here, it's actually really interesting because you should be braking just before the finish line. So around a car length before the finish line, getting on the brakes around 80% brake pressure, downshifting to first gear, and starting to trail off until you can get to this white line around this apex. Once we get to the apex, back to full throttle, trying to unwind the wheel to avoid hitting the outside wall here, upshifting up to second, and we're going to be using this tire barrier here as a brake reference, bringing about a car length or so past this tire barrier, and downshifting to first gear, trying to avoid this inside wall, but getting back to throttle right after we pass it, using up all the track on exit here. Now as we skip ahead to these next two right-hand corners, we're going to be shifting up to third gear, and approaching this first right-hander, the car is really unstable, really easy to slide, tapping the brakes a little bit, and then maintenance throttle between these two corners. And then for the second corner, trying to brake in a straight line, turning in, then partial throttle, back to full throttle at apex and using up all the track on exit. Revving the car up all the way through second gear here, but not needing to shift to third, just staying in second, and tap of the brakes, just taking this second gear here. Again, getting back on throttle, there's a lot of track you can use on exit here to bring the car over back to the right-hand side, and then trying to bring the car out wide here in the middle of these two left-hand corners. Not all the way over to those curbs, but a bit wider, and then trying to cut down, apexing at the second cone here. So you can see we're trying to still turn through here. If you apex too early, you're going to run out way too wide here. So trying to get a late apex there. Small tap of the brakes, and then trying to apex right at the start of this blue curb. Once you get there, you can start to unwind the wheel. Use all this white and red curbing out here to give yourself a wide approach for this right-hander. Tapping the brakes, trying to turn in as close as you can to the wall here. Keeping the car in second gear. As we go over the crest, the car is really light, really easy to get unstable. Small tap of the brakes, trying to get a late apex once again here, trying to aim for the second cone. If you apex too early, then you're going to run out wide and you're going to be in a really bad position. So trying to get a late apex there, bring the car as far left as you can, straight line braking around 60% brake pressure, downshifting to first gear, then trying to hold this inside as long as you can. If you start to run out wide, you're just losing time. Trying to get a really good exit here. This is one of the best places to overtake if you can get a good exit. Then keeping it flat to the line, and upshifting to third as we pass that blue cone, coming to the line, and that's a lap around the Charlotte Infield Road Course. So hopefully that track guide was helpful. Once again, that was a 18.073 lap, and here are the track settings that were used. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed.